Hello everyone, I am Rajni. Today we will learn about concavity and convexity. So let's start.
We will learn how to check whether the curve is concave upward or concave downward. As we can see, concave has the word cave, that means the shape of the curve will like either this or either this. First we will check whether the given curve is concave upward. It is also known as convex downward. Right? A curve is said to be concave upward if all the points on the curve lie above tangent to the curve. That means whenever we are given the graph of the curve, we will draw a tangent. As we know that tangent is a line which touch the curve at a one point at P. Here L is tangent to the curve, and we can see that if I can take any point on the curve, all the points lie above the tangent. Therefore this curve is concave upward, or it is also said that this curve is convex downward, or it is also said that concave upward curve means a curve that can hold water. Right? Now we will talk about concave downward. Concave downward, at the same point it is also said that convex upward, and graph of this curve will be like this. And if we draw a tangent to this, all the points on the curve lie below the tangent, therefore it is called concave downward, and it will be changed like this. If all the points on the curve lie below tangent to the curve. This is how we can check whether the curve is concave upward or downward. Now we will take some examples to check. First we will take a very simple example of a curve y is equal to x square. Now to check whether the curve is concave upward or downward, first of all find double derivative. If double derivative is greater than 0 in the interval a comma b, we said the curve is concave upward in this interval. If the double derivative is less than 0 in the interval, we will say the curve is concave downward. One thing is to be noted down, that there should not be equal to sign, because when double derivative equals to 0, that point will become point of inflection, and we will do that later. Now we will check for this curve. find out the first order derivative. Differentiating both sides with respect to x, we get dy upon dx is equal to 2x. Again, differentiating with respect to x, we get double derivative is equal to 2. Now here we get a double derivative, a constant quantity 2 which is greater than 0. Therefore, this curve will be concave upward for all x. Also, we know that this is the equation of upward parabola, and upward parabola is like this. So this is the origin, and we can see that this graph is concave upward. This is how we can check whether the curve is concave upward or concave downward. Now we will take another example. Statement of another example is y is equal to x cube minus 6x square plus 9x plus 1. First, note it as a first equation. Now, differentiating both sides with respect to x, we get dy upon dx is equal to 3x square minus 12x plus 9. We can take derivative easily. Again, differentiating both sides with respect to x, we get d square y upon dx square is equal to 6x minus 12, which can be written as 6 into x minus 2. Now we get the double derivative as our double derivative is equal to 6 into x minus 2. Now the curve is concave upward if double derivative is greater than 0, and that implies 6 into x minus 2 greater than 0, or implies, instead of implies, we can continue with f. If x minus 2 greater than 0, if x is greater than 2, that implies x belongs to the interval 2 comma infinity. So whenever we can take x is equal to 2 or greater than 2, our curve will be concave upward. Now the curve is concave downward if double derivative is less than 0. That implies this is less than 0. That implies x minus 2 less than 0. That implies x is less than 2. That implies when x belongs to minus infinity comma 2. This is how we can check whether the curve is concave upward or concave downward. Sometimes it is clear from the double order derivative that the value is always greater than 1 or less than 1, or sometimes we have to take the values of x for which the curve is concave upward or concave downward. Now we will learn about point of inflection. कितने मिनट दी होगी?
9 मैम.
मैंने हुण इत्थों कंटिन्यू करा अपलोड करन लई कर लेंगे. 14 दी कर लो. Now we will learn about point of inflection. Point, if we go by definition, then point of inflection, a point which separates the concavity of the curve and convexity of the curve, or we can say that the point at which curve change its sensitivity. For example, this is the curve. If I can see this part of the curve, this is concave upward and this is concave downward, and here P is the point of inflection, because at P curve change its shape, it shift from concavity to convexity. So this is the point of inflection. Now we will